Brothers, welcome to Territorial.io. We are starting off today here in Caucasia for a little 29-person free-for-all. Now, we did go ahead and plant our flag early. Hopefully that will stop some detractors from going around us. Now, we are kind of in the middle, which is going to be good for us. I did see a lot of people try and go to that great spot to the east of us. Fortunately for us, we did not join in on that and get a slightly good spot right next to it. And even better for us, there are two people over there who could be vying for control of that spot. And there is a person beneath us right away who is knocking down a bot rather quickly. So hopefully we'll be able to take that slight advantage from the time it takes him to take down a bot. A little bit kind of a cascading issue from just having always a little bit less troops. So hopefully we'll be able to capitalize on that and grab a lot more land around him. Now you can see he is doing pretty well on the troop department, but he's much more interested in killing bots, which is just perfectly fine for us. Now, unfortunately for us, we are going to be pretty caught up in these bots rather quickly. I don't think we're going to get out, so we're going to have to start our bot phase a little bit sooner, but that is okay. We'll just be looking for some weak bots. Now, in terms of strategies, one thing I do want to point out, you will notice to the west of us, the Gurk. He is sitting down there in a nice little square, not really much in the way of growth, and unfortunately for us, we do hit a little bit of a lag spike, but that's okay. So we'll be just trying to grow ourselves. Now, we are growing in a very ugly fashion, and we do not have a great nice centralized base as we would typically like, and I'm very worried about the Gurk. I do want to leave him a little out, if you will, so he doesn't have just us to attack. Unfortunately for us, I think that is going to be the case. Fortunately, he does give an attack. That is good news for us, which will disperse his troops slightly in a much more manageable way. So now I don't feel bad at all about encapsulating him. So we'll just grab as many bots as we can, and this is going to be the end of it right here. So no need to get those last little bots and waste some troops, as we do have Stalin above us to try and get a truce with him and this guy as well. We did get full sent on by the Gurk. A little bit unfortunate. Nothing much we can do there. Try to give it a little counterattack. Didn't quite work. Unfortunately for us, he does full send us to the point where here to kill Fash is able to grab a little bit of that land, but that is okay as we quickly get him down. The much more pressing issue is now we are a lot weaker than Stalin, our neighbor to the north. So we are going to need a lot of luck to get through this one, as hopefully Stalin doesn't see our weakness and betray us. But at this point, I think we're past that, as otherwise he probably would attack us. But for right now, what we're going to be doing is just saving up, and we'll come back when we have some troops. Okay, we are back. Stalin is signaling to attack player 552. He is much weaker. He did press in a little bit to the east in Crimea. So I think now is a good time for us to attack. Hopefully we do not eat this full send, as it is not an ideal spot, but we do have much better borders on him than Stalin. Stalin, yes, let's keep going, brother. This is going to be our magnus opus. Let's keep going. Now we are in 6th place. Hopefully this will put us up in the leaderboard. A lot of the leaders are going to be to the east, as me and Stalin, the two biggest players here. Oh, he full sends Stalin. Oh, that's great news for us. We get a lot of land, but as you can see, me and Stalin, I'm in the top 5. Stalin's not even in the top 10, and he still has more troops than us. I'm very worried about bot FMY as well. So we are going to need to save up a lot of troops, and then hopefully we can mount an attack on him, as he does look like he is getting attacked from the east. I will say to this player 267 that I am down to attack. Hey, bud, do you want to get this bot over here who just got full sent on by a rather large army? Let you know what, just keep reloading this. He's so weak on troops, and oh, that guy to his east also just left. So let's keep pushing it on this one, furthering our disgusting borders and opening ourselves up to a lot of attacks. But I think this is going to be the way, as we do kind of start to cut off Stalin a little bit. I'm kind of was debating there about ending that attack, but fortunately it did end on its own, and we were able to leave Stalin a little breathing room to attack somebody besides ourselves. So that is okay. And unfortunately for us, we did just go ahead and miss a little bit of a full send over to the east. Nothing else happening to the west, that is, the full send, nothing happening to the east. This player, this Villador, is the crown. He is about 8 million. It'd be great to take him down sooner rather than later, as we do have the Chinese player over to the east who could help us out in that endeavor, and potentially Stalin as well. Now, I will wait for that yellow player to attack or somebody else to do something. Villador is just content saving up troops, so I will be as well. Now, player 267 is rather weak. I'm going to go ahead and take the risk of attacking him, knowing that Villador... Okay, Villador is attacking south as well, so we don't need to worry about him as much, and we are free to just keep attacking player 267, as he's down to less than 1 million right now, but we want to make sure to keep up a very high troop count, so I'm going to be very cautious in deploying my troops to attack player 267. But as you can see, Very successful attack there. We do clean him up right now, and that is very good for us. Now, Stalin at some point did attack us. Brother, do you want to be my friend? We don't need to fight like this. Okay, so let's try and get the yellow Chinese player in on attacking Villador, as Villador is very invested in attacking Murcia. Now, I do not want to attack this. I could go down south while this is all happening. Let's try and give a truce with Villador, and maybe I can push into... Okay, Stalin just full sent him, so let's go ahead and grab all of his land. That will really propel us up the leaderboard, as player 90 to the south has stolen the crown, and in fact, we steal the crown ourselves. So that truce with Villador is working out nicely. Now, if we can maintain that, we'll be able to get a lot more land from our neighbors. And I am thinking about just getting this neighbor off my back and controlling this entire western side of the map. So let's go ahead and get that done right now and give a truce with Villador. Yes, brother, we do love you as well. Here to kill fast is sitting at about 3 million troops, about 2 million now, as we have about 15 million. So give a little bit of a zoom in so you can see those figures a little bit better as we slowly but surely start to conquer him. He does full send us, so we'll go ahead and clean up the rest of him. Nobody else should be able to get a boat over in time. I don't see anybody with islands down there, so we'll get the rest of Greece down here. And now we are looking very good as we have about 180,000 pixels, almost 190,000. And Villador still has not betrayed us, which is wonderful news. I'm going to bank on the fact that he is not going to do that. And I might press into Socceroos down to our south as he is getting pummeled. Villador is even boated in there himself. So he's down to... Socceroos is down to 3 million. So let's go ahead and start pushing in ourselves. I think now is the time. He's down to 1 million. So let's go ahead and mop up this attack with 4 million attack of our own. And so far, so good as we expand our lead to 220,000 pixels. Next closest up is player 90 with 156. We'll give another heart vibe check to Villador. We'll go ahead and accept the truce with Algeria. And that will give us the reign to push into the second strongest player, which is player 90. So that is going to be my goal. If I can get down player 90, I think I will win the game. Now, this is all contingent on Villador not attacking me. Villador is the real kind of linchpin in this plan. But there is no real way to win this without him. It would be trusting player 90 to not attack me, where we have never had a truce, and me and Villador have maintained a truce for pretty long so far in this game. So we'll just continue to start knocking down him, as we're doing a pretty good job of that. He's down to 18 million as we have 26 million. Villador has joined the fight. We love to see that. I'd love to get some attacks in here. It's great that he's constantly attacking, so I don't have to worry about cutting him off here. And player 90 is down to 15 million troops as we are at 28. So the lead is constantly expanding, and I don't think he'll be able to survive too many more of these attacks. I would expect a full send. Oh, he full sends on Villador. Oh, the frustration of not having somebody else help you take down the crown. So with that, the game is going to be ours. Villador is attacking Algeria. I'll join in on that just to once again secure our victory. And once we take out Algeria, I will go into the yellow Chinese player, as unfortunately for him, he did not assist me when I was asking him to take on Villador. You know what? You just want to sit in the background. You're going to end in the background. So let's go ahead and finish him off as well. Villador, you've been a bro. Hopefully you don't betray me so we can end this together. Villador is in on attacking this player as well. So we'll finish him up here. But GG's to all involved as we will look to peace out after this. Villador, you've been a bro. Been a pleasure playing with you. And we'll go ahead and peace out from here and give a little heart to Villador, as he's been, again, a wonderful teammate in the making of this free-for-all game. And we'll peace out here. All right, next map up is going to be a little team action here in the desert. There are 11 players in here, and we'll kind of pick this spot up here. I like it because there's not that many yellow bots, but honestly, I like to be a little bit closer to my yellow teammate down to the south. So I'll go ahead and take the risk of... You know what, with 11 players, oh gosh, okay, that was disastrous. I was about to say, you know, with 11 players, I don't necessarily need to be right at my teammate. I'd much rather have the nicer spot. I'm not sure why he moved up here, but that is unfortunate for us. Maybe we can go back to back on this and just kind of face all enemies outwards. But we'll see how things... Okay, well, never mind, scratch that from the record books. He actually leaves, so now it is a... us versus the world scenario, so basically a free-for-all for us, as we do lose the only teammate we did have. So we'll hit our infinite growth and just kind of hopefully have this spot carry us to victory, as there is a ton of free land to get here. We do have the crown. by a good margin, at least for right now. But things are going to get pretty tricky as, you know, without a teammate, we could get bullied very quickly. So let's keep an eye on that and just make sure we're hitting good bots with good attacks and not overextending ourselves too much. Now, there is a lot of opportunity both to the east and west of us. So west is looking great right now, as we unfortunately don't get the best timed attacks, but still pretty good. The east is now looking good, so let's push over here. I don't really have a goal in mind of where to push. I do see a white player to right there to the west, so we'll keep an eye on that. Oh, an easy prey to the south of us is going to be another thorn in our side. I thought we were going to have just a tad bit more room around us before hitting some enemies, but unfortunately that is not the case. But we will carry on, soldier on, and just kind of see how things work out for us in this one. Now, we'll just go ahead and hit these bots where they lay. There is a lot of great bots for us to have in the east, so let's go ahead and push through that before this turquoise player can get after us. So easy prey to the south of us has about the equivalent number of troops as us, so we'll just go ahead and finish off the rest of these bots, take down this bot, and push through this one as well, and finish off these white bots. And after this, we're going to be trying to save up as soon as possible. Now, we are getting attacked by easy prey to the south. That is unfortunate, as we do have more troops than he does. But so hopefully we can fend this one off. We do have a number of pixels to surrender as we build up. Unfortunately for us, Heroin over to this Russian player does have a lot of troops and is attacking us. Now, we are much bigger than him, so hopefully we can just outlive this attack. He does have about 800,000. Looking to the south, the red player Wig is getting very large. He's got a lot of bots to get. Hopefully, as he goes up north and takes out these black bots, he'll pressure Heroin to stop attacking us. We do get a truce from the white player to our south. We'll go ahead and accept that. And hopefully, we'll almost to the point where we're stronger than him. We still do have more troops than he does, not by a large portion, but hopefully with Wig being on his southern border, he is going to change his tune a little bit and kind of see the real threat and that not being us. So what we really need to do right now is save up troops for the incoming attack from Wig. Wig is attacking Girl Boss. I'm hoping Girl Boss will full send, so we'll have the opportunity to push down south ourselves. He does leave, so let's go ahead and grab all this free land. Now, Easy Prey hasn't... speak of the devil. I was about to say, hasn't attacked us. Oh, he leaves. Okay, maybe that was just him being nice and letting us know that he is leaving. But that does give us a fighting chance, as now we're in a competitive third, and we are hopefully getting some support from the players around us. We'll try and give a truce to Heroin, even though he is getting attacked right now. Tell him to go down south, even though he is still attacking us. So we do have the white player, and we'll try and get this turquoise player involved as well. He does give the truce. If we all team up on Wig right now, we can still fight him off. So let's see if we can get some people to charge in the battle. I'm still trying to recover troops, but I'll go ahead and lead an attack. Maybe that'll rally the troops. I don't want to let Wig get too big. The turquoise player does join in, so does the white player. These are all very good moves for us, as we're knocking him down pretty competitively. The black player also joins in. So now it's the whole world versus Wig, and we will slowly win this battle of attrition as long as everyone keeps up their attacks and doesn't kind of sit back. Now, the turquoise player to the south does have the most to gain, but he is attacking very, very aggressively. I mean, look at that. He's attacking with 1 million troops at a time with just no regard. He is by far the weakest player on the board, even though he does manage to eke out the crown. Now, what I want to keep doing here is grabbing land. I am the one who stands to benefit the least if I stop attacking, as the black player to our west does have a great opportunity to capture a lot of this land. Unfortunately for us, this turquoise player is continuously attacking. He's down to 4 million troops as we slowly build up. Us and the white player have around 10 to 12 million troops. So Wig is down to his last 3. He full sends the turquoise player. Great news for us. Let's grab the rest of this land, and then let's go ahead and start pushing into the turquoise player ourselves, grabbing as much land as possible. Now, we are suffering from being in the middle syndrome, as our white player, even though he's been a great ally, could betray us at this point to take the game for himself. Very realistic, especially because the black player has been attacking us the whole time. But if you take a look at the pixel count, you add up everybody's troops, they are still weaker than us. So all we need is just a little bit of time to save up our troops. The white player wants to attack the purple guy, go after it. I want to set my targets to the black player to our north. If we can take him out, I feel very confident in saying this game is ours. So we will just save up, and now that we're at 1%, we're going to start attacking him. If we can get him off the board, then that will be the game. and we will avenge ourselves from being attacked so many times in the beginning of the game. So we'll just constantly start to knock him down. As you can see, he's got about 13 million troops. The white player, even if he captures all of the purple player's lands, is not going to be enough, as we have a lot of troops. The black player full sends. He full sends on a boat, and I hope this illustrates that that is not an effective strategy. It doesn't quite work out like that. So the black player is gone, the purple player is gone, and we will truce out here. But boys, thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far in the video. If you haven't made it this far in the video, hey, give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put up videos every day. But boys, I'll see you in the next one.